Today we're talking about how to find matches for what you do, how to look for people who is looking for what you do, and how can you make yourself more findable. Because this is, we were talking about this yesterday. One of the coolest things about social media is that you can listen and really reach out to people who want what you need. Because like old school marketing used to be something like you have to be very like ostensive and loud and I don't know, really persuade people in another way. Now, everybody's much more educated and smart and have access to information easier. So what matters is not like money, material money, but value. So how can you, for example, start a blog from scratch and add value for what you do? We talked a little bit yesterday. I don't know if you guys know about SEO and keyword research. Who knows what SEO means? No? Okay. SEO is something super important. SEO means search engine optimization. Okay? Happened because imagine like when the first websites went live and you had all the corporations creating their websites. Coca-Cola.com, Walmart.com, they don't really have any content or anything interesting. It's more a corporate aspect, talking about their brands and stuff. But then, with the weblogs or blogs, the user started creating content. So what happened is all this content became more findable for everybody else because it's interesting, it's fresh, has a different point of view, might be a video, it's something that is almost like a new, how can I say, report from a journalist, but it's a news made from the people, by the people. So this kind of changed the game of the search. So with search optimization, that is something really big. A lot of companies are offering the services. You optimize your content to be better found. So for example, what do you love to do? If you would open a blog today, Karen, you would open a blog about what? Cooking, traveling, what?
Cooking sounds good.
Cooking sounds good for you? Okay, cool. But like, how do you know? Because cooking what? Because cooking is, you can do desserts, you can do home cooking, you can do fast, quick cooking, you can do healthy cooking.
Cooking for moms.
Cooking for moms. Great.
Excellent.
Perfect. So talking about moms,
Very cool.
I opened this blog here. It's in Portuguese. It's from one of my best friends in college. We went to journalism college together. And she was one of the first people that I met that opened a blog. This blog used to be a blog spot, and then I helped her to turn into WordPress.org. I can talk a little bit about this. Which means is you have all the capabilities and the looks of a blog, but you have your own domain. However, you have to pay for your hosting, okay? Monthly or yearly, doesn't matter. But you can also use WordPress to make something look just like a website. Okay, this is a WordPress website, not necessarily a blog.
Connection is a little slow.
Because it looks like, you have drop-down menus. You can have a slideshow that is not necessarily Flash, because we don't really use Flash nowadays anymore. And the most important thing is done in an open source platform. Okay? So going back to the mommy blogger here. So she flipped her blog from from Blogspot to WordPress. And what happened is, she started to have a lot of people, for example, book publishers asking her, because she created a section just for books, they started approaching her to ask, can I send you a few books and you can publish in your blog? Or can I send you my new collection of clothing, because her daughter now just turned 3. Can I send you a few clothing and you can write about it? But why do you guys think these companies chose her blog?
To reach her readers.
But you have so many money bloggers, why this one? She doesn't have like 100 views a day. Maybe she has like 30, 40. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the mentality is to have advertisements, you need 2,000 hits a day.
Right. For content?
Yes, but more than this, the interaction she has with her views.
So the comments?
The comments, the numbers of followers, the way she uses tweets, her tweets. She doesn't go on Twitter and basically put a link, oh, this is my new blog post, read it. No, she interacts with people. And she also always tweets about things that is not related about her blog. Actions about alphabetization, health issues for children, interesting stuff.
And that's one of the most important parts of bringing together people is like 3 to 1. You want to talk about yourself 3 times? 3 to 7. You want to talk about yourself 3 times and point to other things relative to you far away in another country that you can showcase exactly what you do or a story that somebody else did who's in a position where you are. Somebody from a marketing firm who has an interesting story, you can link to it. And that really will help you boost yourself up a lot.
And this was one of her first questions to me. She said, what makes a blog interesting to other people? It's when, for example, because blogs were born like personal diaries. And you go and you put your feelings. But what makes this so universal is the fact that you are not only talking about your personal experience, that this in the future, right now, is going to be the most important thing. People want to know more and more and more about who you are personally, but also the fact that she is able to, how can I say this, to interact with people in a different way. They feel like they are home. They feel like when they are on her blog, they're like visiting a friend. Or talking to something very personal, like she has a really good blog post about how to take out diapers. So that's why I was talking about search optimization too, because she has a really good blog post, but then I thought how do you put this on the first page of Google? Because believe me, people Google, how can I put my baby to sleep, to bed? Okay, how can I find better healthy food? She has a really nice blog post about how can you raise a child in a private school in Brazil with like $2,000, but because healthy food is cheap. Healthy food is really cheap, this kind of point of view that new moms, another thing, new moms are used to this. You have the information on the tip of your, and you Google everything and you know everything, so things becomes much easier, but at the same time have much more options.